absolutely love tulips and daffodils in the garden. But one of the things that happens with every spring is sometimes I have some visitors or some new plants in areas I don't necessarily want them. It's a great opportunity to transplant them and give them to friends or neighbors or move them to another part of the yard. And Keith, it looks like you have been busy coming up with all sorts of little visitors.
You were doing a nice job. You can keep doing that.
Oh, this is part of your honey-do list you have to finish.
Right. Yeah, I do. A lot of these plants of flats along here are things that I've dug up out of the garden that have come up in the wrong place. So I pot them up and I grow them on until later when I know where I'm going to plant them or who I'm going to give them to.
Well, it's very easy to do, and I think we should show them how it's done.
You know, I noticed a wayward plant down there we need to take care of.
Wayward?
Yes.
We better help the wayward souls. So, Keith, we are now going to do a transplant.
We are going to do a transplant. This little guy right here is not supposed to be there. I take a good scoop of soil here. Try to get it on 3 or 4 sides.
That's a pretty big scoop. You didn't give me a big enough pot.
Oh, don't worry. It's going to be smaller. So, I'm going to take some of this old soil off because I don't want to leave a big...
Oh, look at the worm.
Yeah, there's worms in there. So that's a nice root ball right there. And so I need a pot. And a big enough pot where this will grow on for a few weeks to a month or more without becoming too small. And then some good potting soil to put in around it. Don't fill in with your garden soil. As good as it looks here, it's not going to do well in the pot. So use a potting soil to go in around these roots. And I can take this back up to the nursery now, water it in really good. I'm probably going to keep it in the shade for a few days while it recovers from being yanked out of the ground.
Well, and just think about the money you just saved if you move that somewhere else, of what that would cost in the nursery.
Oh, and this is a great housewarming present for somebody moving into a new house, or a hostess gift if you're going to a garden party, that sort of thing.
Well, I hope you enjoyed Diggin' 101 today.